Hello and welcome. It is the festive period yet again with the celebrations of Christmas and the New Year, which is just around the corner. We join all of you, our esteemed viewers, in saying compliments of the season. Now, our focus this week is the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Founded way back in 1888, the LCCI is the premier chamber of commerce in Nigeria. It was incorporated in 1950 as a non-profit making organization limited by guarantee under the Companies Act of 1948. Our guest is the president of the LCCI, Mr. Remi Bello, who rose to the position after elections were made on December the 5th, 2013. Now, the primary objective of the chamber is to promote, support, or oppose legislative or other measures affecting trade, industry, commerce, and agriculture, as well as representing the opinion of the business community on the above matters in particular and the economy as a whole. So this week we decided to find out from Mr. Bello what his visions for the LCCI are for the next 2 years, even as he bears his mind on other issues such as the trade fair complex in Badagry, or the state of the Nigerian economy, issues of privatization, the manufacturing sector, of course, corruption, and his expectations from government in the year 2014. So please stay tuned. I'm Ayatunde Balogun, and this is Question Time. Mr. Remi Bello, you're welcome to Question Time.
Thank you very much.
Now, it's a great pleasure to have you with us this week looking at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. That's the LCCI, the oldest business association in Nigeria. Now, let's look at your rise to the presidency. First of all, let me congratulate you. December the 5th, 2013, you were elected as president. How did this come about? And perhaps you would like to share us your visions for the LCCI as president as well.
Yes, it didn't come to me as a surprise. Like, the chamber is an organization with tradition. Since I was elected as the deputy president, I've known that I will become the president come the next AGM, which was last December 5. Here we are. I'm the president today. Yes, for my vision of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, my vision is to see the chamber as a preferred BMO, not because we are the first or because we are the oldest, but because of the kind of thing I want to put into the chamber to ensure effectiveness in the core mandate of the chamber, which include public policy advocacy, which we try to promote, in which we try to project, in which we try to encourage government to ensure that we have a conducive business environment for investors. When you have a conducive business environment, investors will be able to come in, do their businesses, profit is made, employment is generated. Like you know, it's only the private sector that can create the kind of employment that the government is craving to create. The other thing is business development, which is another core mandate of the chamber. We are going to embark on business development services in such a way that productivity capacity of enterprises will be developed during my tenure. So also the trade promotion mandate, you will recollect, we are the organizers. Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry is the organizer of the annual Lagos International Trade Fair. This is a forum, this is a platform where we provide networking opportunities for both local and international investors during the trade fair activities. These are some of the things I wish to pursue so that the chamber will be seen as a very effective BMO, which you will prefer to relate with.
Now, Mr. Bello, it's a good thing you talked about the Lagos International Trade Fair, an event which has been on for so many years. And I know that before you became president, you were vice president of the Trade Promotions Board, that oversees the Lagos International Trade Fair. I want to talk to you about the venue, the Trade Fair complex in Badagry. It used to be the center, for trade fair shows, in the past, but it hasn't been the case presently. I mean, in recent years. What's the latest development on that, or what happened?
Yes, thank you very much. It's interesting to know that it's not taking place there, because that's a purpose-built exhibition facility. But unfortunately, it has deteriorated so much, unlike when it was commissioned in the early 80s. The facilities there are down. It's been concessioned out, so to say, but it's not being maintained. And coupled with the road network that is going on there, road construction, so it became almost impossible. Even if the road network had not been a problem, we've always been having challenges in the holding of the trade fair there. We had to improvise so many things, right from the pavilions, exhibition stands, making roofs. You have to provide almost everything yourself, such that it became so expensive, so inconvenient. The kind of image that has been given, that was being given, is so bad that we had to move to TBS, which is not even the same thing. It's another intervention, but the challenge remains with us.
So what exactly are the plans of the LCCI to make sure that the trade fair complex in Badagry is brought back to its glory days, if I may put it that way?
You see, thank you very much. There are certain public utilitarians that you do need to think of making profit from, that they are not meant. It's a trade promotion edifice. It's not a profit-making venture. If you are to promote trade, for instance, the organization of the trade fair is a federal government activity which was given to NASIMA in 1986 before it was transferred to Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry has been holding it on behalf of the federal government. If somebody is now thinking that it should be a profit-making venture, then it will be a great mistake. That was what led to the kind of concession they went into, such that the person that took it over saw it as a profit venture, and he couldn't maintain it. They found it difficult, he found it unprofitable, such that the place is just being watched. So we are saying, what we are saying, like the minister told us at the opening ceremony of the last international trade fair, is being looked into by the National Council on Privatization with a view to recover it back, and thereafter we are going to sit down and see. We even appeal to Lagos State government to come into it, to intervene on our behalf, so that this facility can be put into proper use. We've always been the one that has been organizing the Lagos International Trade Fair. How on earth will we just be given out? Like I said, it's not meant to be a profit-making venture, like it's being done at other clients.
Now, let's talk about the state of the economy for the year 2013. How has it been? How would you assess the economy, especially for the private sector?
Going by the paper, yes, the economy is doing well. We have close to 7% GDP growth rates. We have other indices that are pointing to good economy bets. Is the industry, are they really going? Are they really feeling it? Is it in a situation where our industrial setup is becoming worshiping place, event centers, where we have an unemployment rate of about 24%? On paper, we may say the economy is good, but in real living, are we saying that? That's what we should be talking about. When Obama is talking about the economy, he normally talks about creation of jobs, how people will feel the economy. That is what we should be concerned about. By and large, the economy is good on paper in 2013, but we know we have issues.
Now, we all know that for any economy to attain its highest level, we can't help but talk about industrialization. I mean, looking at Nigeria as it is, we're not really seen as a country that produces much. So what does this portend for the manufacturing sector? How would you assess that as well?
Yes, interestingly, when the Minister of Finance and the chairman of economic committee of the government was talking about the budget. She said the policy they are trying to pursue is such that we encourage agriculture and manufacturing. Yes, that's the way to go. That's the way to create employment. But when you look at it in the real sense of it, are the policies moving towards encouraging the manufacturing sector? When you look at it from the interest rates regime of the government, no. The rate at which money is being given out, no. The crowding of credit facilities, credit available in the economy through the government borrowing, which ranges between 14 and 16%. No. So it's difficult to say. Today, I'm seeing government pursuing a kind of populist agenda by maintaining, by ensuring that the exchange rate is stabilized, the inflation rate is tamed. These are populist agenda. The real sector needs funds, needs money, needs credit, but this is not being addressed. So there is a huge challenge. In addition to this, we have challenge of influx of cheap products that are to compete with well expensive manufacturing products in the country. You know, we have the challenge of infrastructure, electricity in particular, that the manufacturers are facing. These are some of the things that will not make manufacturing to be, for now, to be the sector to go for.
So in other words, we still have quite a long way to go.
We still have a long way to go when it comes to manufacturing sector. I told you, this is an environment where your industrial hubs are fast changing to entertainment centers. What do you expect to happen? The governments, they are approving the use of these facilities for a different use. If we have the mind of industrialization, these sectors have been set up there before. Why are we changing their use all of a sudden? Though they will claim that we are in a free economy, that you can decide to do whatever you like, but there should be decorum in some of the things we do.
Interesting. Then let's come to the issue of the foreign exchange policy. Recently, the CBN introduced a new foreign exchange policy. Let me find out from you. I mean, what do you think are the implications, for the economy as it is presently?
Yes, the foreign exchange policy as introduced by the government, like the CBN was trying to make one to believe, is trying to check what they call dollarization of the economy of Nigeria. And the economy is trying to give dignity to Naira, which I will agree, as a sovereign nation, Naira should be the prime currency that should dictate things in our economy.